Hi everyone! Magandang buhay! Welcome to our video lesson in handicraft making exploratory course for grade 7 and 8 or lesson competency learning outcome 1.2. Different embroidery stitches are performed based on the given stitches. My name is Ma'am Jen, your TLE teacher. Today, join me as we develop your skills in handicraft making. I'll show you the basic embroidery stitches and how to sew them and which techniques works best for different purposes that we use in your everyday life, especially working with your projects. Suppose you're not ready to learn, then let's start our handicraft making journey. Embroidery stitches is sometimes seen as a lost art, and while that may be true, it's not entirely accurate. Embroidery stitches are as useful and pertinent today as they have ever been. This tutorial will provide a step-by-step process to implement various most common basic stitches. You will not only learn how to sew the stitches, but you will also learn when and where to use them. Are you now ready to learn? Let's start with definition of terms. Embroidery, the art of designing with needle and thread. Fabric, any woven knitted or felt cloth. Thread, a very fine cord composed of strand or strands of spun silk, flax, or cotton used in sewing. Needle, a short piece of steel with a fine point at one end and a little opening or exit at the other. Next are the tools. These are the common tools that can be found at home: the scissors, thread, and needle. Threading your needle. To thread your needle, grasp the needle between your thumb and finger. Then brace your hand against the other hand. Moisten the eye of the needle. Tie a knot. Wrap one end of the thread around your forefinger, then lap over the thread. Roll threads together and slip loop and pull to the end of the thread. Back stitch. Bring the thread through A and take it through B. This creates one stitch. Bring the thread through C and take it in through B. Bring the thread through D and take it in through C. Continue this pattern to finish the design. Backstitch, the most often used to outline a design. This stitch also forms the baseline for other embroidery stitches. It can be used for mending seams, hand sewing small projects, attaching zipper, and more. These require heavy-duty strength. Easy, right? There are more stitches that you need to learn. Cross stitch. Bring the needle out through A and take it diagonally across to B. Now put the needle in through D, which lies vertically above B. This stitch formed by two crossing arms and may be used for outlining as borders to fill in an entire area. French knot. Bring the needle out through A. Place the needle close to the fabric. Wrap the thread around it. Keep the longer end of the thread pulled with your fingers while putting the needle back in a point. Herringbone stitch. Bring the needle out through the first stitch line at A. Then repeat the procedure. Continue to make such crosses on both stitch lines alternately. Make sure the diagonal stitches are parallel to each other. Seed stitch. Make rows of short running stitch as illustrated. Try not to bend with the curves of the pattern. Next is the satin stitch. Bring the needle out through A and put it in through B. Continue this action. Once finished, the area is filled as shown. you'll be spending smudged thread on the reverse side as you do the actual side of the fabric. Satin stitch, a solid filling stitch that is used to cover a design area with long, straight stitches work every close together. That ends our lesson. Thank you and